Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long boys blues, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video, a series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. I have no idea why I went like that, but what am I going to eat this week? I am very much looking forward to it. You've seen the title and you've seen the thumbnail and you know that it came from Iceland and it's curry related. So it ticks two of my favourite boxes in the world. Iceland, because essentially they own this series of videos on my channel. The stuff I've got from there has been absolutely fantastic. And also curry, because I love curry. The hotter, the better. In fact, I go as far as to say three things. Curry, Iceland, and chili. Although you could argue chili and curry somewhat similar in the fact that they're both hot. Anyway, this was a suggestion that's been sat in my inbox for pretty much probably about, I shit you not, 6 weeks, which means it's also simultaneously been sat in my freezer, slowly going through the fossilization process. So I thought I better grab it before it gets to the bottom and it completely disappears, because there's stuff in there I still want to eat for this series of videos, but we're not finding it until basically that machine dies or I defrost it. And or another ice age, whichever comes first. But yeah, this was suggested to me on a PM on Facebook. And the other thing about it being in my freezer, space in my freezer, especially because of this series of videos, which is ultimately what's eaten away at it, is such a premium. If it was real estate, I'd be paying my freezer to put shit in it. So what have we got? We've got limited edition. So as far as I can tell, if you want to try these, you may not I can't talk. You may not want to try them after this video, but if you do want to try them, then get on it. You know, be Johnny on the spot with the ammo, because they are still there. But much like their Vindaloo, they will disappear. As will the Carolina Reaper curry. That really cannot have much time left in its third run. I was going to say print, but that's something to do with comic books. Never mind. So yeah, get on it. Right, Iceland takeaway number 07, chicken tikka bites with spicy tandoori dip. And if you look at them, that would be the tandoori dip right there. And these are the chicken tikka bites. Now, it's got a 4 chili rating, which to me shows it has potential, shows it has promise. I personally like to kind of live permanently on the 5 chili rating, but you know, I've exhausted all of those from Iceland, so beggars can't be choosers. But I don't know if this is a serving suggestion, and that would be the tandoori dip. Please, from what the individual told me to recommend these. They said, you like nuggets, you like chili, get on these, even though obviously that would be the curry-esque flavour there, the tandoori dip. I'm guessing that it's not the tandoori that is hot. Maybe a compliment. My mouth's gone. I can actually smell through the package. But to me, it looks like there is some sort of sauce underneath the batter around the chicken. So think basically McNuggets with spicy curry sauce on the inside. If that is true, I could be wrong. We'll find out when I eat them in this video. Then I'm sorry, but I'm down with them apples. I'm down with them apples. And then obviously probably a little bit of kick in the tandoori dip. Let's have a look at them. Can we see them through the packaging? I do like the fact that everything Iceland does comes in these slimline boxes to kind of, I guess, because it says takeaway, to mimic somewhat the takeaway, even though that would be a foil box with a cardboard lid. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right, let's have a look and see what they look like. Well, I'm not going to lie. We don't get that many. 9 and some tandoori sauce. I can't complain though, that's a bit harsh of me to say so, because these things are like £1 and change, £1.50 something, I think. But you know, fairly decent sized pieces of chicken. There is a definite, you know, tikka sort of smell coming from them, so that would suggest, because the sachet, or sachet as we say in Bristol, of sauce is underneath and completely sealed, that there is an element of spice on the chunks. Oh please, 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 chunks, I really do hope so. Now, As always, I am going to do these in the oven because that's the best way to get, well, pretty sure you have to only cook these in the oven. Yeah, you can only cook these in the oven 17 minutes. It's 220 degrees Celsius, because I always like to say I'm English. We care not for the Fahrenheit. And interesting, so no burning my fingers this week. The tandoori sauce you put into a bowl of boiling water and just melt it. So that's to be served cold then. So that would suggest that these are hot. And that would be like, you know, the yin and yang of it. So it's a cooling, I don't know, salsa-esque? I don't know. Why am I even asking these questions? Let's find out. Especially since I'm drowning my own salivation. Let's go bang this bad boy in the oven for 17 minutes. I'm down with that as well, because that's not too long, and I am friggin' starving. Possibly I will be having a whole curries after this as well, because that's not much, is it? And I'm a growing lad. As you can see, I'm practically wasting away. So let's go bang these bad boys in the oven, and I'll see you in a bit. Ooh, and they didn't stimp with the sauce either. And it would appear that there is some sort of seasoning on the outside of the chicken to suggest that they are actually going to be hot. I have to say, I'm so glad it's done this way. None of this miking shit from the previous week, because that always burns the shit out of my fingers. Yeah, don't overdo it with the chicken. They definitely smell like there's some proper seasoning going on. And yeah, still a little bit disappointed about how little chicken there is, but you know, what are you going to do? It's Iceland. So here we are, 20 or so minutes later, and a couple of things I touched upon in that cooking section. Can I call it a cooking section? Yeah, I can. Anyway, today's fire extinguisher of choice is supermarket knockoff Lilt. Why? Because it's nicer than real Lilt. And my mouth is gone. It's absolutely gone. Right, when they were frozen and when they came out of the oven, there is definite a curry seasoning to it. Would I say it smells hot? Not necessarily so. And I can, for me, this is a bummer. I can smell coconut. I don't know if it's in the seasoning, I don't know if it's in the batter, I don't know if I've gone mad. I can smell coconut, but we'll hold off. Also, to your health, also, I can't help but think the tandoori sauce, which worked remarkably well considering I just, you know, put it in boiling water, didn't burn my fingers, my mouth's gone already, works remarkably well, so I didn't burn my fingers, but kind of the sauce to chicken ratio, you be the decider of that. I can't help but think, even for 150 or thereabouts, that 9 pieces of chicken, some of them not the biggest, is a bit weak. They do smell nice. The batter seems to be really, really crispy. I guess at that point you just buy 2, you know, boxes. So I guess I'm complaining over nothing. I'm going to try a bite of one before I try it in the sauce, just to see if there is any seasoning on it. Please be hot. Come on, you can't just go around sticking 4 chilies on a box if you're not got some kick. Anyway, 2 tears. Right, first of all, the batter is absolutely fantastic, and the chicken is really nice as well. And I don't know if you can see that, but underneath the batter there is definite seasoning. So there's definite some sort of, I guess, Tikka seasoning. Would I say it's hot? There's a bit of heat there. I've got a tickle, a little tickle at the back of my throat. Whether or not it's a builder, I don't know, but yeah, it's creeping. Certainly not, you know, unbearable or killer, but whatever Tikka seasoning, yeah, it's getting there. Whatever Tikka seasoning is inside it, it's like a paste. It's very nice. It is very, very nice. Whether these be hot or not, they taste fantastic. I really do like that seasoning. I like the fact that it's inside the batter as well. Before we dunk, let's see if it does it. If I'll learn to talk. If it does start to build a bit more, I can feel heat there. But whether or not that would be hot to someone else, I don't know, because as people often say to me at work, well, your standard of heat is completely different to ours. What with them being mere mortals? Mmm. You can see the seasoning. I got a hit then. Oh, I definitely got a hit then. I wouldn't give it a 4-star rating. I would be probably around about the 2, to be fair. But there is a definite heat and kick in there, and you can see the seasoning. And the seasoning is, it's not nuclear hot. It's fantastic. Basically, what we have here is, bold statement, the nicest chicken nuggets I've ever had. And I eat a lot of chicken nuggets. Primarily as an excuse to go through the abundance of dips I have from McDonald's in my fridge. But this is far better than that. The fact that the seasoning is on the inside, yeah, these are really nice. Recommended, even if they're not that hot. Mmm. Mmm, attractive eating noises. Yeah, they taste phenomenal. They taste absolutely phenomenal. I might have to future-proof myself for some of these. They may not be nuclear hot. There's a definite, I would say, tickle, not kick. I can feel it at the back of my throat, definitely. And I can feel a little bit on my lips, but not on my tongue and not on my chest. But it's there, but it's the taste. It's absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to get a couple of boxes of these. Well, actually, I'm going to get more than a couple of boxes of these, because 2 boxes to me would be a normal serving. Excuse me, palate cleanse. Let's try the sauce. It smells more like a salsa. Oh, I'm saving that big fucker for the end. Let's get it in there. Let's get it in there. Let's get it in there like Carrie on prom night. Right, so once again, 2 tears in a bucket. Excuse me. And also, what sort of noises? I would say there's a kick to that. Again, it's not super hot. It's phenomenally tasty. It's really, really tangy and sharp. I like that, but there's a hit there. I would say combining both of these together, that's probably where the 4 chili rating came on the box. However, hot or not, I'm going to say, repeat this, or to say it again, these are phenomenal. These are the nicest chicken nuggets ever. Oh, don't make the limited edition, Iceland, please don't. But yeah, the sauce and these together, then yeah, there's a definite little sort of tiny kick there. Again, it's not going to blow your head off or anything like that. It's not like eating a vindaloo or anything like that. But I would say for people who like, you know, a bit of spice but don't like to be maimed by it, definitely give these a go, especially if you like chicken nuggets. As I talk, the sauce is running. Saucer, tandoori dip is running over my fingers. Oh, yeah, it's building. Both of those things combined, and it's building. Do you know what? They may not be the hottest thing in the world, but they are easily the nicest chicken nuggets. So there you go. You can see the seasoning again around the outside, hopefully, or around the inside. But these are phenomenally nice chicken nuggets, and all they're serving to do right now is make me more hungry. So, I'm going to talk in a minute. Iceland's limited edition chicken tikka bites with tandoori sauce, thoroughly recommended. Very, very nice tasting chicken with a, you know, a little bit of a seasoning, a little bit of a, you know, heat within the bite itself, but the rest being provided by the salsa. Recommended. And as always, thank you very much for watching. And I feel filthy, and I fucking love it.